would you do if I sang out of tune? Would you stand up and walk out on me? Lend me your ear and I'll sing you a song. I will try not to sing out of key, 'cause I get by with little help from my friends. I can try with little help from my friends. Friends, welcome. I hope you like my little jingle. It's just for you. And it's true, I do get by with help of you. All of this is possible because of you. Today is our very, very first day of WIT's Virtual Kindergarten. I'm so excited I had to sing and had to let you know how special you are to me. And I'm hoping that you think this is special and important for you too. My name is Lori, and I'm the curriculum manager and your virtual kindergarten teacher for the next few weeks. Every single week, we will be featuring a new video with a new, beautiful, kindergarten-friendly, awesome picture book. I'll be teaching you a lesson about how to be a better reader. And if you go online to www.witschicago.org, you can download activities that go with each book. In fact, you can download all the activities at once. They are cool recipes and crafts and ways for you to practice all the lessons that I teach you. Today, we are reading the very special book called Alma and How She Got Her Name by Juana Martinez-Neal. Whenever I'm about to read a book, I always look at two things: the title and the cover illustrations. And I wonder, what could it be about? The illustration shows a little girl, and the title is called Alma and How She Got Her Name. That makes me think that this is Alma, and we're going to learn about how she got her name. Have you ever thought about names? My name is Lori, and that's my first name my mom and dad gave me. But my last name is Brooks, and that comes from my father's family. And actually, it comes from a way down the line from his family. Lori, I'm not even sure where it comes from. I think it's just a name my mom really liked. But I have a feeling in this book, Alma is a special name, and she got it for a special reason. Today, not only are we going to learn about names and thinking about where we got our names and where the character in the story got her name, but we also are going to explore character traits. The girl in this story, she learns a lot about her name, but also who she is on the inside. And character traits are just that. They describe the character. They describe the character inside and the character outside. For example, on the outside, my exterior trait is I have curly hair, I'm a woman, I am pretty tall, I have brown skin. But in the inside, my character trait, my internal traits are things that are in my head and in my heart. For example, I love lizards and dancing and teaching and kids. Things that I love tell you about who I am. I also am very silly, very, very silly, and I have a lot of energy. Being silly and energetic is who I am on the inside. You can find out about what a person or character in a book's traits are by looking at what they say. Like, I sing songs, I must be a silly person. What they do, I do silly dances, I must be a silly person. And what they think, I think of silly jokes, I must be a silly person. For example, what is an internal trait of Santa? One thing he says is, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And one thing he does is bring presents to kids all over the world. And one thing he probably thinks about is making kids happy and making sure every kid has a good Christmas. That tells me that his traits inside, his inner traits, are that he's generous and joyful, and he's a lover of Christmas. His external traits are that he's got a big fluffy white beard and loves to wear his big red hat. Those are external traits of his. Today while I'm reading, I want you to notice Alma's internal traits and think about what she says and what she does and what she thinks, because that's evidence to who she is, her character traits. All right, let's get started. Alma and How She Got Her Name by Juana Martinez-Neal. Alma, Sofia, Esperanza, Jose, Pura, Candela had a long name. Too long, if you asked her. My name is so long, Daddy. It never fits, Alma said. Come here, he said. Let me tell you the story of your name. Then you decide if it fits. Sophia was your grandmother, he began. She loved books, poetry, jasmine flowers, and of course me. She was the one who taught me how to read. Right here I noticed some character traits of Sophia, her grandmother. She was a teacher, and she loved books and poetry. I love books and flowers, and you too, Daddy. I am Sophia. Did you guys catch that? One of Alma's character traits is that she loves books. And just like her grandmother, she also loves flowers and her father. Esperanza was your great-grandmother, he continued. She hoped to travel, but never left the city where she was born. Her only son grew up to cross the 7 seas. Wherever her sailor son went, so did Esperanza's heart. Esperanza had the character trait of being an adventurer, it seems. The world is so big. I want to go see it, Daddy. You and me together. Did you catch that? One of her character traits is just like her great-grandmother. She is an adventurer who wants to see the world. Jose was my father, Alma's daddy said. He was an artist with a big family, like many people back then. Early each morning, he walked to the mountains and the plazas to paint everyday life. Sometimes I went along. Your grandfather taught me to see and love our people. I wake up early every day, and I draw a lot too. This morning, I drew a kitty cat for you, Daddy. What character trait does Alma have just like Jose? I am Jose. What do they both love to do? Pura was your great aunt. She believes that the spirits of our ancestors are always with us, watching over us. And when you were born, she tied a red string around your wrist, a charm to keep you safe. Hello, Piora. It's me, Alma. Ooh, how is she just like her great aunt? Did you catch it? There's a character trait there. Candela was your other grandmother. She always stood up for what was right. These, boys and girls, are protest signs. People use them when they are standing up for something and they're marching. I am Candela. I love the story of my name. Now tell me about Alma, Daddy. Where does that come from? I picked the name Alma just for you. You are the first and the only Alma. You will make your own story. Readers, what is a character trait that her father is demonstrating now? What kind of person is he on the inside? Alma, Sofia, Esperanza, Jose, Piura, Candela. That's my name, and it fits me just right. I am Alma, and I have a story to tell. It seems she's changed her opinion about her name. Seems she's very proud of it right now. My history, mi historia, Alma. This is a note from Juana, the author of this book. It says, my name is Juana Carlota Martinez-Pizarro. My father named me Juana after his mother, Juana Francisca. My mother chose the name Carla to honor the memory of her uncle, Carlos. My father was a man of decisions, so when it was time to register my birth, he changed Carla to Carlota on the birth certificate. He was convinced that Juana Carlota was the mighty name he wanted for his daughter. Thanks to that change, I got stuck with what I thought was the most old-fashioned, harsh, ugly, way too Spanish name in all of Lima, Peru, and where I grew up. Little did I know that later on, after I moved to the United States, it would feel unique and remind me every day of where I come from. What is the story of your name? What story would you like to tell? Wow, what a book! I especially loved hearing about the author's inspiration in her own name. It gets me thinking, I really need to know more about my name and where it comes from, because it's probably really special. Just like me, I bet you're curious. And guess what? That's part of your activity today. I want you to go to your family and ask them about where your name comes from. How did your parents choose it? Ask them where your family name is from. Maybe it's from a country. Do you have a nickname? Where did they give you your nickname? And why did they give you your nickname? And maybe even just like Alma, you have some ancestry or family that's connected to your first name too. Wouldn't that be cool to learn that? I believe my name probably is more important than I understand right now. And I'm very curious. So go make sure you do that interview and download the activity packet because it has all the questions I just asked, plus an activity for you to decorate your name and a cool name tag, to do some name art and math, and even to do a family tree where you can match up your family's names with their character traits. I am so happy that you joined me today. I had so much fun. I hope you join us again. Thanks.